going on, guys? Me here, back again. This time, bring you a little bit of Dawn of War Dark Crusade gameplay. This is going to be against two insane orcs. It's fucking retarded. And we're going to have a little bit of Eldar support. I just put them on random. They're, like I said, insane difficulty. And it's going to be on quick start and fixed locations. I prefer quick start just because I don't really know. It's just the way I think I like to play. So, about to Tau a little bit. Really strong ranged units. Unless you get Croots, they're not too powerful in melee. They actually get wrecked in melee, which is a big thing. Having the Eldar here really helps out a lot, because they're going to be able to provide Banshee support, while I kind of sit back and let my Fire Warriors pound away at them. Another thing to remember is that Orks will rush the living hell out of you, so I like to get two barrackses? I don't know. Usually just get one Kroot and as many Fire Warriors as you can. Just to try to stop that early rush, because it's really important to start that early rush. You get past that, and you have a much better shot at winning. Otherwise, they're just going to steamroll. They like to start off with a big mech, with, like, I think a squad of Slugger Boys. They kind of just teleport in and wreck your ass. No homo. No, but it gets pretty silly. I rarely ever beat them. I've beaten them on harder, I believe, is the difficulty, right below this one. Never beaten them on insane, I don't think, so we're gonna try and see how this goes down. Hopefully the Eldar can do their part. I'm not super great at this game, so cut me a little bit of slack if you guys will. I do love this game. This is easily my favorite out of the series of Dawn of War. I understand some engine limitations and how they wanted to try something new with the with no base building, but I greatly prefer base building. I think it adds just a new awesome element, and oh, here come the Big Macs, double Big Macs. Uh-oh, son of a bitch. Alright, see, you just gotta bring your Tau Warriors out of the fight. Your Fire Warriors. Let the Croots take them on, hand to hand. Probably get these guys off this relic point. But yeah, these Big Mechs are real scary because they can take a lot of heat. That's for damn sure. Poor Eldar's getting the brunt of the Orc attack though, like the main infantry, which is just kind of scary. I don't want them to go out quite yet. Let's see, what can we do? Get some chassis. Okay, we got one Big Mech down. One hopefully isn't too far away. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of this Slugger squad just because they're gonna engage me in melee and wreck my Fire Warriors pretty bad. How are they faring? Okay. Against insane orcs, it's super important to keep your allies alive because you can't just 1v2 orcs. It's just not how it works. Alright, now I'm going to go over here. Looks like the Eldar did an okay job pushing him back. It was a pretty simple assault on my base. Hopefully we can help hold him back a little bit, because can't afford to lose the Eldar this early. I forgot I had these guys. But what I like to do with the Tau, personally, until I get my Hammerhead gunships and stuff, is be really defensive, because they're really, really good on the defensive. Both against vehicles with their mech suits. I can't for the life of me remember what they're called. Broadsides, I think? Yeah, broadside team. Oh, unless I don't want the Eldar to lose all their troops. But I'm not going to be able to help. Yeah, I think they're really good in defense. A lot of their Fire Warriors will most of the time tend to kill everything before it gets to them, which is really, really powerful. Eventually, once you get the Hammerheads, you have lots of anti-tank and anti-vehicle capabilities, which is always really, really nice. There's a little bit of frame rate lag. I'm sorry about that. I don't know why. CPU should be plenty fine to run this. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, I pretty much just rush the vehicles. Especially with the Orks, they start getting those little war tracks, I think they're called. And those things are pretty annoying. I'm already building that. Yes, I am. Alright. The Drone Harbinger I don't really get. Skyray I might get a couple of, and the Hammerhead I always max out on. That's really important to me. Sometimes later game, I won't even worry about Croots. That may be a bad idea just for the simple fact of their anti-vehicle and anti like really heavy infantry capabilities, but it's just my personal preference to have shit tons of fire warriors. But here you might see it might not go so well just due to the fact that they have vehicles. My fire warriors, you know, can only do so much. It's a pretty big spam. Eldar wouldn't. I wish the Eldar wouldn't have gone in with that little force. I don't know what they were doing. It's like all they had. Silliness, just silliness. Yeah, but this is pretty much insane orcs. It's really really hard to beat. It's no easy task. That is for damn sure. Just lots of. They get their mega armored knobs and their kilicons and their war tracks, and it gets real scary real quick. That's for damn sure. Want to try to get these hammerheads up, but waiting on this, which I should already have. Gonna go and get out some broadsides to take care of these mega armored knobs and the like. You always want to try to keep replenishing your troops in the middle of combat. Okay, we might be pushing them back a little bit, which is always nice. Alright, we might live a little bit longer. There they are. There's this darn mega armor knobs. Things are really tough to kill. Or they're not even so much tough. It's just easy for them to get in close combat and then they wreak havoc. Yeah, these guys are tough as hell. Not too worried about the war tracks when I get my broadside over here. You always want to do entrench, especially if you're playing on the defensive. It'll give it a lot more anti-vehicle capability with its railgun usage, which does an immense amount of damage to like any and all vehicles. Really powerful. Gotta make sure to entrench. I don't know if we'll be able to hit anything from there. That might not have been a good idea. Let's go and hit that up. Alright, he can. That's good. Alright, let's get some of these guys the fuck back. Yeah, orcs are something else in this game. I mean, any faction's pretty darn hard on insane, to be fair, but something about the orcs. It's just it's a new breed. Quite literally. Alright, now I can get my hammerheads, which is really gonna do some pretty scary to their vehicles and to their infantry too, which is always nice. Just you gotta make sure you you know, if you can fend off the first couple waves, you generally can start getting a pretty good advantage. But even then, the orcs are able to just get troops out so fast it sometimes doesn't even matter, honestly. You know, you can fight off like a wave that seems like the size of the frickin' Chinese army, and it's just like, ah, yeah, there goes our recon. It's silliness. Alright. These Eldar tanks are helping out a lot, though. Those are pretty nice. Need to get my broadside over here. Get my hammerhead. And these guys. And then these guys. So we need to push the advantage. We don't really honestly have too much of an advantage, even if one, really. It's kind of scary to commit like this sometimes, just because you don't know what they really have laying in wait. Especially with the orcs, you never know. There's always something with them. Just gotta keep reinforcing. Usually I like to get the sergeant, or the chasseur, I guess you could. I don't really know how to pronounce it, honestly. That's usually what I like to get, just because of the simple fact that it adds more firepower. You don't really encounter a ton of ranged things with the orcs. I mean, that's not to say you don't encounter any, but you just don't encounter as much. And the Eldar are pulling back and amassing, so I need to get the hell out of here. To something like that. Yeah, you just a lot of times in this particular map, your units will get bunched up, and it's really annoying because it's just hard to move, and it gets kind of scary because you can't really pull them out when you want to. Oh, I don't want to lose this broadside. Come on, kill it. All right, good job. All right, I don't know what the Eldar want to do. Oh, sorry about that. I don't know what the Eldar want to do at this point. Quite honestly, I usually play this with other friends. I don't play with CPUs a whole lot unless they're on the other side, really. It's also, if anybody's wondering, it's got a pretty decent multiplayer following still, honestly. You can still find games online. Like I said, I'm not really good, so, I don't really play online a whole lot against other people, for that matter. So I can't tell you, like when or they're on or anything like that, why they're on. I just know they're on. I think this is also the one that's most like the tabletop. I'm a huge fan of Warhammer, and it's always been one of my universes. One of my favorite lore settings. I guess that's what you could call it. Behind that, I don't really know. Honestly, I'm not into huge. I'm more of a historian, or not. I wouldn't say historian, but I'm more into history. Before I am fantasy, but Warhammer is an exception. I think Warhammer is just full of badassery. Okay, they're running away. You sons of bitches. This is why we should have burned the heretics, guys. Or I'm sorry, purge the aliens. Right? It's purge the aliens, right? Yeah. I don't know. Alright. Let's see. These missile barrages are really, really good for dispersing. Oh no, flash gets. Flash gets are something you really need to look out for with the orcs. It is a scary proposition, those flash gets. That's for daggum sure. You just flash gets will. The problem with flash gets is they'll just do damage to whatever they want. They don't really like it. It's almost like they don't have negative bonuses towards tanks or anything like that. They just shoot and then you die. Especially against infantry, it's pretty scary. The building I'm building right now is where you can get your ethereal. I don't really honestly build it that much. I don't really use the ethereal that much. I mean, that could be part of the reason why I'm not that great, but I don't really find a great use for him. I don't think he's anything special. I mean, he's something special, but I don't think he's a game changer in my opinion. So yeah, really most of the game when it comes to Insane Orcs is just battling it out in one place. That's why I like this map, because sorry, it's pretty easy to just battle it all out in this breach. I mean, it's more than easy. It's the only place you can battle. Your ethereal will give you some nice new abilities, like I believe an air cast strike, which is pretty much like their Air Force strike. It's pretty nice, kind of like the orbital bombardment from the Space Marines. I've never really seen it as too powerful, honestly. I haven't like wiped out big sections of troops or anything like that with it, which is a little bit unfortunate. But that is a lot of orcs. Come on, missile barrage. Might be doing good here, Mr. Ethereal, if you wanna spawn anytime. As far as the Eldar, why I think they're good against the orcs is just really has more to do with the fact that I'm the Tau. Eldar versus Orc, I can't really say. Eldar are some pretty powerful units, but stronger than the Orcs in melee is something that's not easy to beat. That's for sure. Alright, let's get an air cast strike going on here. Alright, we're gonna make a holographic projection or whatever the hell it is of that. No, we aren't. Come on, buddy. There you go. Oh shit, I didn't realize I was losing so many troops. Another faction I like to use against the orcs with me, like along my side, is definitely the Chaos Space Marines. Chaos Space Marines in particular, because the Defiler is really powerful, and when the AI plays Chaos, they really like to spam the hell out of that thing, and in large numbers, or really even in not in large numbers, it can wreak some havoc on the battlefield. You can see here I'm getting some drone squads. Probably should get some sky rays too. The drone squads are really just to add firepower. Really, what you want with the Tau in general is just as much ranged combat as you can get. Of course, maybe if you have like the Imperial Guard on your side, you may want to get some more recruits than you would otherwise, because Imperial Guard aren't gonna do a whole lot for you in the melee aspect. Hammerheads are really powerful. I mean, they are tank hunters. They are the tank hunters of Warhammer. I mean, they're not really on par with a Baneblade or anything like that, I don't think, but their railgun does some serious work to really anything armored. It's really nice, and it's really useful against the orcs, so they like to spam the hell out of vehicles. So you pretty much just get two, and then they just kind of go down a firing line and just take them out one by one. It's really good. It's really useful. I always get them, especially over the crew talks. I don't really like the crew talks, especially on this map. Can really get clustered up and clusterfucked like a son of a bitch. Oh, do I have any sky? I don't think I have any sky rays left, which is really bad because they're starting to amass, which is scary. Pull back. Yeah, it's pretty much just to duke it out, and that's really hard to win against the orcs. But this is why I like quick start. Just more fun for me. Oh, okay. Well, here are all my drones. Gonna get some more for them. All right. Let's get these guys up to the front. These guys are completely expendable. I mean, it's probably not suggested that you just make them run into the, straight into the enemies like I'm probably about to do. But, they're pretty expendable. They're pretty weak, so they're easy to kill. So you have to be careful about that. But, I mean, otherwise, this, I believe this is Seer Council. Yeah, Seer Council's really powerful. They're scary. I hate fighting the Elder just because they run really fast, and it's hard to kill them, and they stab you. I mean, of course they stab you, but they really stab you. More than you might expect. Now these war treks and mega armored knobs are like kind of the staple along with these flash gets, and it just gets real messy. It's real messy because these war tracks will do a decent amount to your vehicles, especially when they amass them. 5 or 6 of them, and it gets kind of scary. All right, let's use this just to make sure. Let's try to get this one over here and lay down another one. All right, buddy, come on. Why are you using it over there? Oh crap! Oops. That is a lot of orcs. Let me through. Jesus. I'm just gonna keep using the aircast strike on this massive amount of frickin' orcs, cause there's so many. I don't think that's gonna kill anything, but good enough for me. It's something better than nothing. What are they all shooting at? Oh, Big Mac. Big Mac. All right, let's try to move some of these guys up a little bit further. As far as playing the orcs goes, I don't really play them a whole lot. I'm not a big fan of them, just because they're annoying. So I kind of have a rule for me against playing them. I mean, I will if there might be certain moods I'm in where I do, but usually it's confined to the Tau, Space Marines, Imperial Guard here and there, Chaos Space Marines if I'm feeling, I don't know, if I'm feeling lucky. Eldar I don't really ever play. I don't really like the Eldar a whole lot. I think they're kind of boring. I mean, they're cool, like I like their units, but past that I find them rather shallow and pedantic. Oh my god, how are you not dead? Run, Mr. Ethereal. Run. How are you not dead? Run. Run! Yeah, this is the thing that's kind of annoying about this map. Lots of pathing issues with the massive amount of units that tends to amass. So, it's kind of important to try to break out of here to use, you know, your army to its full potential, which I honestly should have been doing earlier, but that was a failure on my part. If I would have done that earlier, we might be in a better place by now. Let's see, Skyray. I need you, Skyray. Come on. Come on. I want it. I want it. Nice. That was good. That was a good one. Oh, come on. Alright, this will do some nice damage. I don't know if this is like damage over time, like if it's single damage, you know, I don't really know what's up with that, honestly. So unfortunately I can't talk too much about the aircast strike. Eventually the orcs get what's called a squiggoth, which is this giant dinosaur looking motherfucker. It really isn't like even too super scary, he's just kind of annoying because he's really bulky and hard to kill. Need to try to keep my pop cap full. I'm not doing a very good job of that. I really like the Necrons too. I love to play the Necrons, but they're not very easy to play just because of the fact that you have to, you know, set up just right with them and everything, or else they get off to a really they're always really slow. So if you don't get off to like a really good start, it's kind of bad and you get wrecked. They're really hard to play against the orcs sometimes. Because, you know, you'll get rushed and you'll have one unit of Necron warriors, and if you're lucky two, maybe even your lord or something like that. But it's never really enough. Because once the orcs come, they really come. Mega knobs, they get pretty early too, which is probably the scariest part, honestly, because it's kind of, a lot of times it'll be in that moment where you're just starting to get your anti-tank weapons. And, you know, some people may skip over it, which obviously, thinking about it now, probably isn't the best idea. But they may skip over it for other things, and kind of miss out on it, and then it's all over from there. Ah, man. I really need my sky rays, is what I need. Oh, I need a new... Okay, here's two. Alright. This is starting to go a little bit better. Starting to go a little bit better, that's for sure. Alright, buddy. Get over there. Use those rockets. Oops, oh well. Alright. Got decent unit replenishment. This side seems to be pushed up a lot more. Go ahead and use it, buddy. Come on, you son of a bitch. Thank you. Yeah, that's what's up. That's nice. Yeah. There we go. It's always nice. Where's... Oh, shit, my Ethereal's dead. Don't you retreat, you cowardice, Eldar. Push. You know, every time I start to retreat, then they start to go up, so I'm not gonna even retreat. It's probably the worst idea I've had all game. But they always like to just go back for a little bit, have a tea party, and then come back. Pretty annoying. Let's see what we can't do with these fire warriors. Get these guys back. Don't want them to die. Come on, guys. Sit back. This is bad. Man, these guys have a long range. That is something else about the Taos. All their weapons generally have a really long range, which is always nice. It's very... They always have good power about them, too, so... This may be it. I don't really ever get the crisis suits. Sorry about that sound. If I don't know if you guys heard that. Sorry about that if you did, though. Alright. More Tau. Back up. Let them have the breach. Oh no. Yeah, looted Lehman Russ tanks are kind of scary. What are you doing, Eldar? What are you doing? You crazy Matinskis. Yes, that's a word. Actually, no, it's not. Probably. Maybe. Okay, so Eldar's doing pretty good on the mini-map as far as troops go. But I don't know how true that actually is. Got my Thero back, which is nice. Got my Aircast Strike up in about half time. Need more Fire Warriors. Got my Hammerhead up and running again. Don't charge it. Don't charge it. What are you doing? Just shoot. Just shoot. Just shoot. Come on, guys. Step up your game. Don't run into them. You guys know you're bad at melee. Alright, no aircraft strike. No aircraft strike yet. Alright, once we can get an aircast strike, that should help out a decent amount. Jesus, but there's just so many. It's kind of thing, you kind of like beat them back, and it's just like, yeah. And then they send in the rest of their force, and it's like, no. Because then you die. It's real, real scary. I guess that's over time? I honestly don't know. Some decent explosions going on. I got the Crisis Battlesuit. I never use this thing. I don't know. I don't know what's up with this thing. I guess I'll just get the Flamer. I used it in Last Stand, but that's about it. And that's not much experience with it in this game. Alright, let's see. Use it on here. I just love that. Doesn't really do much, but I love it. If we can push them back, we might be able to push for one of their bases. But we're going to need an avatar up is what we're going to need. All this shit's cloaked, assholes. I hate that. This shit's gay. Alright, let's put in... Alright. Kill it. Kill it. Do it. Alright. Alright. You just always gotta keep your units up. It's kind of what I'm bad at. It's just keeping the pop up all the time is super important. Most of the time, especially when you're facing insane orcs. I'm gonna go ahead and bonsai charge this fucking Crisis Battlesuit. I don't even like you, Battlesuit. Okay? Yeah, get out of here, noob. Alright. Okay, here comes another wave. Just always gotta use these things against the orcs too. Shit, I lost my Thero again. Probably should have just realized that a while ago. I should probably be keeping my vehicle pop up too. War boss is almost gone. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Push it. Push it, Eldar. What you doing, buddy? Okay, you guys can take a step back. You guys can take a okay. Alright, well, these looted tanks are quite the trouble, that's for sure. Alright, let's get these guys moving over here too. Just come on. Push it with me now. Alright. Decent barrage. Yeah, there you go. Let's get our Thero. Aircraft is up. Should be good to go here in a secondo. Damn it, Steam. I actually think I can still click. Okay. It's still annoying though. Hate it when it does that. I could just probably turn off Steam overlay, huh? Oh well. Alright, time to use more Fire Warriors. Alright, come on, we can do this. Man. It's quite the combat. Thought for a minute there I was gonna lose really, really early, and that would have been disappointing. But I was able to pull it out with with the help of the Eldar. I don't know. Usually they have an avatar by now. I don't know what they're doing over there. Just crazy weirdos. They took my relic, so I can't really get a Crutox, which is always nice. I ought to build a Crusade shaping center anyways, just 'cause I can. Oh, that's a lot of fucking orcs. Where you at, man? Come on. Ah, shit. That's not good. Just more missile barrage. Oh no. Losing all my vehicles. Already comes to the hammerheads. Yeah, insane is pretty insane to say the least. It's pretty tough. Like I said, for any faction, not just the orcs, but the orcs are, in particular, in my opinion, easily one of the hardest to beat. Kill these flash gits. Oh man. And they also spam the living hell out of wall towers, and they all have machine guns on them, so it winds up hurting all your troops, and it's kind of annoying. It's also really hard to rush them early game, even if you are the orcs, just because of the fact that they have those wall towers that provide early DPS that's really good for them. It's always kind of scary. This is weird. My computer doesn't even rarely lags on Total War, and it's rarely lagging on this. Might just be because I'm recording. I don't really know. But yeah, the only thing I like about the others, I mean, I like a lot of the first Dawn of Wars, but as far as Dawn of War 2 and Retribution in particular, I just have fun with Last Stand, honestly. And I'd like to see that in the next one if they ever make one. But that's just me. I think CA or Sega, I don't know. I think it's Sega owns the rights to Warhammer now. The intellectual properties, I believe. I could be wrong. I don't know if it's actually intellectual property, but it's something of the sort, something along those lines. Ah, damn it! It didn't go. This is not going well. What do we need for this? Kion command post? Actually would be nice. Equips tower with advanced armor, drone, anything increases the maximum health of the fire warrior. Wow. Okay. I don't know, I've played this game for a long time, so I haven't even noticed those before. It's kinda sad. Man. Anyways, this game could go on forever, really. I might have to stop it sometime. Maybe. I don't know. I might just do a just a massive live stream for days trying to beat it. We'll have to see. Alright. Just keep Fire Warriors are I mean all like, units. That's one thing I also like about this game is all units are generally almost all the time useful throughout the entire game, but Fire Warriors in particular for me, along with like space tactical squads are always useful throughout the game. They're always really, really powerful. They do their part, that's for sure. They take care of the infantry like nobody's business. Especially when they stack up with the number that you can have. The amount of firepower gets pretty overwhelming for anybody. I don't know why I went over there, you crazy sons of bitches. Again, this stuff didn't really do a lot of damage. It's just trying to get like people on the ground in a way. It does do some decent damage though. Flash gets, go away. Come again another day. Actually, don't. At all. Please. What was that? That was a weird rocket. Son of a bitch. Do I need to get... No? Where is it? Okay. Time to get more sky rays then. Oh, you're almost gone, buddy. No! Don't do this to me, Hammerhead. Alright. You know, the shield drones could help. But again, I like to have as much firepower as possible when fighting the orcs, even though they tend to have more doctor than anybody could ever hope for, which is always kind of scary. I don't know what he does. Actually, yes I do. I'm wrong. I'm so sorry, guys. I lied. Pretty much Hitler. Actually, there's not even a difference. Alright. Sorry if that was right in the mic. I feel like it was. You know, I stopped giving up on trying to get those things out of there sometimes, just because they get so backed up with units. I guess I could leave gaps and stuff, but that's just hard, especially with an ally. Or an AI ally, I should say. Alright guys, this may be it. Maybe over. After a little while longer, since I last paused the video, I just didn't want it to be too monotonous and, you know, repetitive, so they kind of came at me with this giant ass force. There's not really too much I can do. Yeah, they eventually got too big and strong. So it was a good game. Some good fun. But as usual, I lose. Not to be pessimistic about it, it's just some hard sons of bitches to fight, that's for damn sure. See, the tower have the right idea, right? You know, sit back here, big guns. See the size of those green things? I'm not getting no closer to those motherfuckers. You know, and all this time, Eldar still do not have an avatar. Yet they have 2 relics, okay? Like, fuck you, Eldar. That's why I don't like playing with you, assholes. You only get avatars when I'm not on your team. And again, I did random my ally. I just put it on random. But yeah, guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed. Guess I'll leave it for a little bit longer. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. You know, kind of off topic, so sorry about that. But I'm pretty excited about this whole YouTube thing. For those of you who don't know, I'm part of a community, kind of a networking between me and some friends called the PC Mafia. Most of us are just starting out. We have a couple who aren't. Most of us are, and you know, it's just for fun. We're not, you know, in it to make the big bucks, which, as I understand, you only make so much from YouTube. I think people over-exaggerate how much you really make. Not to say you can't make a living. Obviously, some people do. You know, all the more power to them. It's just, you know, something we're in for. Personally, I have other plans than YouTube for earning money, but that's just me, you know. Teach his own, and everybody gets their own opinion on everything. As far as what the channel's gonna be on, mostly gaming. I do love current issues and politics, and love debating religion and everything like that. So, you know, there might be some videos up there. If people are interested, I understand that the demographic I'm catering to with video games may not be the one in which I should talk to about political views and religious views and the like. But you know, who knows? I might do one, see how it goes over. It goes over well, I might continue. But yeah, I think the thing I need most right now is just, you know, people to see my videos. Oh, is that an avatar? Oh, yeah, okay. Fuck you. Seriously? Fuck you. Anyways, you know, just constructive criticism. You know, if the only thing you can do is criticism, fucking go for it. You know, I don't really care. Just if all you can do is criticism, I just want criticism. I just want, you know, of course, I would prefer constructive criticism, but criticism is criticism either way. So, you know, if that's all you know how to do, go for it. I just want to learn how to make it better. My channel, my commentary, all that, you know. If it's things I do while I'm talking, the way I talk, whatever, just even if you're like, dude, you're stupid, you should be doing this instead of this, I don't even care. Just hit me up. Just comment in the comment section, subscribe, like, and have a good day, guys. Thanks for watching.